Hello everybody and welcome back for another edition of Mayor a Month. Today I'm blessed to be here with Tim Sabrani, Mayor of Dublin, California. Now Mayor, we were talking before off camera, and what you were telling me is the fact that Dublin is one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. That's correct?
Right. That's right.
Now, what does that mean for Dublin and all of its residents and future residents?
You know, it's been great. I mean, Dublin's blessed with a great location. I mean, 580 and 680, two BART stations. So, I mean, those are two things that I think have really helped attract the growth in recent years. In the last 10 years in particular, we've added a new library, we've added a new senior center. And the last 5 years, there's very few communities, I think anywhere, that could say they've opened a brand new sports park, a brand new community center, and a brand new heritage park. And we're about to break ground in an indoor-outdoor aquatic center.
Where's that going to be?
That's going to be, the indoor-outdoor aquatic center is in Emerald Glen Park. And then the new sports park has turf soccer fields. In fact, we're adding 2 more turf soccer fields. So we'll have 4 synthetic turf fields, great for tournaments, right next to the new Fallon Gateway Shopping Center, which is off 580 in Fallon, the new Target Center where Dick's Sporting Goods and BJ's Brewery and everything else is going in. We're about to break ground on a Whole Foods. That's coming. Yeah.
Whole Foods or Whole Paycheck?
Yeah, well, either one.
Still good.
No, the Whole Foods is great. It's going to be Whole Foods, Nordstrom Rack,
really?
Home Goods. That's all part of a center right across from Hacienda Crossings. And in fact, in the last 5 years, we've added 2 million square feet of commercial growth to the city of Dublin.
What has that done for your residents? Have you seen a growth in your population? I know you're one of the largest, but is that just commercial, or are you seeing a growth in residential?
Well, we've seen both. I mean, residential, we've certainly seen the growth, and we have a very balanced housing stock in Dublin. I mean, that's one of the things. We have transit-oriented development, so you have, you know, with the 2 BART stations, the housing opportunities that are there, everything from the multifamily, for sale and rental, to also the single-family homes, and everything in between, medium family, medium density, low density. So in other words, what we like to say in Dublin is there's a great opportunity for starter homes, but then there's also opportunities to work your way up. So we have something at every price point, at every density range, for sale and rental. So that's helped us on the housing front as well.
So with all that new growth and the density and all and the different levels of affordability you have here in town, that also means your schools are climbing in the ratings as well.
Our schools are flourishing, and in fact, we have one of the largest per capita school bonds that was passed. So Dublin High School, which is our only comprehensive high school, is basically been brand new construction. All of the new development has led to new schools that have been built, and even the older schools in town have been rebuilt with the bond. So basically every school in Dublin is brand new. So I think when you take a step back, when you look at the housing stock, diverse at all ranges of affordability, when you look at the fact that it's a safe community, when you look at the fact that we have excellent schools, some of the top rated in the state, when you look at the fact that we have so much commercial growth and we have the public facilities to match, Dublin is an ideal location. In fact, recently honored by the Silicon Valley Leadership Group as the best small city in the Bay Area for its approach for attracting and retaining jobs.
That is an outstanding little note, but how about for the folks that don't know where this gem of a city is, can you briefly give the folks, viewers around the nation, around the world, where you guys are located so they can find you?
Yeah, well, Dublin is right at the corner of 580 and 680, so right at the intersection of Alameda and Contra Costa County, and you have 2 BART stations, so there's great transit access, there's great freeway access, so people who live in Dublin, from the standpoint you can get to San Francisco easily, you can get to the South Bay easily, you can get to Oakland easily, you know, so some of the larger job centers, and Dublin is at the center of the Tri-Valley, which in and of itself is becoming a major jobs hub as well. I mean, we have a lot of jobs. You know, I grew up here, and Dublin was historically a bedroom community. Right. Now it's becoming its own job center in and of itself, with major business parks and corporate centers that are locating here in the city.
On a closing note, if you were to tell someone, you know, the top reason, if you had to pick one reason why you would move to Dublin, what would that be?
Well, I think it's the public amenities. I mean, we have just some incredible parks. We have incredible trails, incredible public amenities. And you look at, again, the library, the senior center, the parks that we have, the community center, you know, the trail network, bike and ped mobility. I think those public amenities, those public centers are something that are second to none.
I agree. You know, I live not far from here. The Iron Horse Trail does run through Dublin. It is an excellent source of exercise and just getting out and knowing your community. Well, you guys, hey, thanks for being with us today on this edition of Mayor a Month. Tim Sabrani. Sabrani.
That's right.
Okay, good, I got it. You know what, guys, come on down, hit their website. It'll be on the bottom of the screen here. Find out more information. This is an incredible city, and that's why I wanted to highlight it in this session. Thank you so much. My name is Greg McDaniel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next session.